sitting here minding our own business. So I'm going to harass you now.
Okay.
So I kept calling them up and tell your workers not to harass us because they're liable. And when we have a case that's going into court pretty soon, okay, and they're part of it.
Okay.
They are part of it.
So I heard a voicemail.
Yeah, I told them you guys are gonna burn by the time burn in court. I'm gonna burn their ass in court, but before this is done, because of all the outrageous conduct and all the times they called up the police and made false statements to the police. Okay, we got all that on record, and my attorney, who's handling this case for me in U.S. District Court, he knows all about these people. We've been keeping track of them, taking videos of them, and all this stuff that they're doing, we're recording every bit of it. I told them, if you don't like...
drivers are saying that they're coming in and...
no, bullshit. We got the videos to prove it, so they're fully... We just
hey, hold on. Our best witness, she sits right there. Look at her.
Okay.
She's seen me do nothing all morning.
There are people... Wait a minute, hold on.
Nothing.
Every morning, these people here in this building right here are wakened up by these people running them machines at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's
hold on, no. Listen. The accusation that was just made is false because we've been sitting right here the whole time.
Okay.
We haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, that's me. I have to sleep in a tent stretched out. My back hurts.
Okay.
Listen, I am really severely disabled.
Okay.
My son is my 24-hour caretaker.
Okay.
Listen to what they said, though.
Shut up a minute. Let me speak to this guy.
I'm sorry, just a second. Let me tell you what they said. They said that the trucks that pull in just now, we harassed the man.
That's bullshit. Stop.
Sorry, go ahead.
We've been sitting here doing a video the whole time they say that, okay? Because they park their vehicles right outside here and let them run in the street. 2 or 3 at right alongside here.
Okay.
And I've been talking to the city about it and saying to them, look, maybe at one time Parr Lumber Company was okay to be here when this wasn't all here, all this. Now, they're so noisy in this neighborhood in the morning, they wake up everybody in that building and us. And we oppose that because there's a noise ordinance and they're not observing it. And we got videos on YouTube that prove it in the middle of the night, unloading trucks and making all this noise and shining those big spotlights all up and down the building.
But today, nothing happened.
Nothing happened this morning. All we did was take a video of the guy's truck who's been harassing us.
No,
around
nothing.
The corner, though.
Nothing happened here today.
Nothing happened here today at all.
That's what he's saying, that when he parked here, we harassed him just a little while ago.
Bullshit.
I know. The lady upstairs saw us just do nothing. She's been sitting there the whole time.
Where?
Upstairs.
Way up?
Yeah, she's been sitting there the whole time. That's why I said, no, that lady right there has been sitting there the whole time. And we've been sitting here. We didn't say anything to any of these trucks that just went by right here. He said that we said something to these trucks.
And if we did, it's not a crime.
We didn't, though.
But
they started lying.
Right. It's okay if they lie.
No, it's not. Look what they're doing.
No. That's
do you know how many?
They're more liable.
Do you know how many police are out here?
For what?
For what they said that we did right here.
Said something to them?
Yeah. Parked right here.
Keep that camera on them. No, look here. There's the asshole right there. There he is right there.
I get that, but
there he is right there.
They're trying to say that we said something that didn't happen.
Even if we did, it's still not a crime.
We didn't.
But even if we did, it's still not a crime. Just keep the flashlight. Keep the camera on this guy right here.
Watch this. He's gonna pull something.
Leave, man. We haven't done anything. We haven't spoken to anybody.
What do you have behind your back?
To anybody.
What do you have behind your back? Why do you have your hand behind your back? What are you hiding? Why do you come up being creepy and spooky? Who are you? And
You're the one that got our car taken away from us.
That was Detective Brown.
No, you told him lies.
You already said you did it.
No, there's a lawsuit in U.S. District Court, and you're in it.
No.
For our car, what you took on us.
We already have a video of him saying he did it.
We already have a video
Yeah,
of you
it's on
saying
YouTube.
you did it. It's,
Yeah,
on,
it's
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Never mind. Get out of our
see.
car. We haven't committed any crime
no.
at all.
Hey.
Stop harassing us.
Hey.
I don't. Well, too bad. Too bad. They're there.
Let him go away. Just
Go away.
Just
We
go
don't
away.
want this guy.
We don't want to talk to you.
We're talking
we have
to
a
this
case
man over
against
here.
you.
We're talking to this man over here, not you.
We
Get
have
away.
a case against you.
Get away. We have a case against him. He needs to go away.
You need to take him away. We have a case.
We have a case. He's
He
in
has
it.
to go away.
He's in it.
We won't talk
filed
to
a
him.
lawsuit on him.
We won't talk to him at all.
Get away. Get out of here.
You have a
He's
case
harassing
against
us
you.
now.
Please-
Get the fuck out of
go
here.
away. Please
Get
go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Go away. This is
Go
live.
away.
This is live.
to YouTube.
This is going
Get
to your
outta here.
superiors. We
Get
are
the
not
fuck
going to
away.
talk
Your
to you.
breath stinks
We
too.
refuse to speak to this man. Make him go away so we can talk to somebody else.
So you registered.
No, you need to go away. We're not talking to you.
We'll talk to you.
So,
Now,
the
here's
videos,
the thing.
Do you have the videos? Can I see them?
Oh, the video this morning is on YouTube for me just going around the guy's truck saying that.
And what's your channel?
Norm Wicks at YouTube.
Okay.
It's very simple. It's live. You know, it's all
We
live.
put all the videos on YouTube.
And that was in
Okay.
the front.
This guy
Have
that
you guys had
hold
any
on.
other issues with anyone?
No, none at all, except with these folks right here.
Okay.
And you can check the city. We've been calling nonstop on them for all the noise they make here in the morning, and that's what this is really all about. And they're willing to lie and get the same cop involved who was responsible for getting our other vehicle taken away. And here's
the
the thing, shut up.
lies.
The vehicle was taken, and everything we owned, our cameras, our computers, everything, telephoto lenses and everything, because this guy
Spread lies.
he spread lies because we were taking videos of him because we suspect him of selling drugs under the bridge, and we videotaped him interacting with the drug users down there, and he saw us do it. So he told, down under the bridge, he told Detective Brown all these lies that Detective Brown believed about. We had all this stolen property in our vehicle. We had videos of illicit videos of women here and there, and none of what he claimed in that warrant was true. And that's why we got him and the city going into U.S. District Court. The case has been there for almost 9 months. My lawyer is taking it into the court. We have a federal lawyer, and that's what this is really all about. We haven't done anything to anybody. We haven't talked with none of these fools. They've been coming by here constantly, harassing us with epitaphs, okay? And that's what happened this morning. The guy that owns that truck, it's on the video on YouTube right now. That guy came by here and stopped his vehicle in front of us and shouted profanities at us, right? So my son, we knew who the truck belonged to, one of these employees. So my son went around the corner and videotaped the truck. And while he was videotaping...
Listen to what he's saying.
Oh, no, let me finish. While he was videotaping that guy and the truck that he owned, the harasser, they came out and harassed my son. And my son walked away with the video.
So let him.
So we have the video. It's on Norm
So next
Wicks
time
at
someone harasses you,
YouTube.
you need to call us.
Oh.
Don't call them.
We did, but nobody responds, sir.
Okay.
And we've done the right thing. We've gone to the city. We've
He
constantly...
says don't call them.
Yeah. Just
Don't call them.
Don't call the Parr lumber because.
Okay, yeah.
Well, we were going to
I
go
feel
down
like,
and call
listen,
Chino
I
and
feel
tell them
like-
what they were going to do.
I feel
what they
like
were doing, but, you
their
know.
employees are harassing us. We have a right to harass them back. Well, listen, I'm a senior disabled dependent adult. That's a hate crime they're committing on me.
And we
okay? Because I'm homeless right now, okay? And severely disabled. And this cop knows that. This other guy, we don't want him around us because we have a case. He can't talk to us. My lawyer said he can no longer talk to us because he's a defendant in my case. Okay, and if you want to know the case, we can give it to you right here.
I think I seen it. Did you leave it with Parr lumber?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
case right there has been in the court ever since 7/7 of 2022.
Okay.
Because of what this guy did before when he saw us taking videos, he had all of our equipment, all of our telephoto lenses, our cameras, our computers, my phone, the title to this car, confiscated every bit of it without any receipts, without any crime being committed. there's no complainant and there's no complaint. My lawyer said, oh, this is rich. There's nothing except this warrant taking your vehicle away from you. Besides that, he can't find not one page of anything to do with that incident. So that's why he needs to stay away from us. And you need to tell him that he's a defendant.
He's
And as a
spreading
defendant,
lies.
he cannot have any interaction with us.
He spreads
All right,
lies.
I'm gonna talk to my partners real quick, okay?
He's spreading lies right now with Parr even.
You don't need to tell him anything. He's trying to repeat what they did last time.
He's the one that got the harassment started, and he's over there bullshitting with him.
Yeah. Is that live to YouTube?
It's live right now.
Good. Let me talk about it. They're behind the tree.
They're peeking and grinning, thinking it's funny.
I'm gonna turn this window up some. I don't want anybody to be able to get in. How many cops are back there? Can you show them on the camera? That man is trying desperately to cause us trouble.
He has to come with a partner now.
He can't have any interaction with us. Trying to talk about registration. What do they seem to be doing?
I don't know. Who knows what they're trying to pull?
Anyway, the title is on the internet, and so is your other information.
My mirror is all scratched.
Huh? I know that. How did that happen? Is it like real scratches, or is it like dirt scratch? I'm an asshole, man. To perpetrate this shit. No, let's just get it out in the open, you know?
Oh, brother. God knows what they're up to. Oh, he's up to something. I know that.
They look like they're going away. They... See, when you listen to the message, I made sure that I listed everything that their employees were doing to us to harass us.
What they're up to, none of them, you know, they're always up to something.
Well, look, harassment involves you harassing someone else. And if they're harassing you and you harass them back, that don't count, okay? And the video...
That's minus one car so far.
Yeah, the video, there goes the other one. The video shows the harassment when you went to take the picture. Okay, so. Yes, okay, folks, you can see how Parr Lumber Company is able to utilize the police. What's going on there on the screen?
Live chats. You two live for the drama. 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 You two live for the
Yeah,
drama.
right.
Some
We
retard.
live for the drama. Some retard is saying right now. See, people that are retarded, they will send messages like that, and it's usually a cop or some degenerate. Okay. Anybody in their right mind would feel at least a little sympathetic towards a 79-year-old senior citizen who's severely disabled, and my son who takes care of me 24 hours a day, every day. And believe me, it's a hard task that he does, but he does it, and he's not getting paid because they refuse to pay him. But what they'll do, though, is put me in an adult foster care home where I was being imprisoned by the owner. They wouldn't let me out. They were abusive to me physically. They tied me up with wire. They dumped me on the floor several times and abused me with using the other residents who were shitters. That's all they did all day was shit everywhere. And I told dude, I said, no, get these people away from me. They can't come in the living room with shit in their pants and watch TV with me. They have to watch their own TV in their own room. You know, things like that they were doing to me purposely. And when I filed complaints on them for the abuse, they threw me out on the street. Now, anybody in their right mind would have some kind of humanity about this instead of getting on the bandwagon and whipping a dead horse. You know, I mean, what in the world is going on where all of this meanness and this callousness, even towards a man who, through no fault of his own, I'm not a drug user, I'm not an alcoholic, I don't go around committing crimes, nor does my son, okay? You know, my son is a saint for taking care of me. Literally, it's not an easy job to do, 24 hours every day, in my condition, living in a car and a tent. And these people would beat us down even further than this if they could, just because we're doing something that we are allowed to do. We are allowed to protest noise in the city after hours and before it's permitted. And that's what this is about. And Parr Lumber Company is using its leverage on us, that they pay all these taxes and everything. That's what's wrong with this country. These corporations are allowed to dictate things. And that shouldn't be. We shouldn't be under the dictatorship of corporations like this, where they have control over the police and what the police can or cannot do to people, especially people who are severely disabled like I am. You have no idea how much pain I am in every day because of the weather that I have to live in, the rain and the cold. And you know what? This city don't care. The county don't care. The county's the one that put me here. The county and the state conspired together because of the complaints I made. You know, and it was a retaliatory eviction they did on me. Because I wasn't paying any rent. In the year and a half that I was there, I paid no rent. I refused to pay rent, and the state paid the rent for me. That's how badly they wanted me to stay there. And the reason they wanted me to stay there was because of the pedophilia that we discovered out in Scappoose, Oregon, when we were living out there. That's how all of this started to begin with. They were trying to hide me way the hell out in another county. And the state and Columbia County and Multnomah counties conspired together to hide me way out in Gresham, Oregon, from Scappoose, where all the pedophilia was going on. My son actually busted one of the detective's son with his daddy's badge, snaking a girl off of her bus stop using his daddy's police badge, Detective Peabody of the Columbia County Sheriff's Department. So that's how this all started, okay? So don't anybody be down on us for the results of what we started. Nobody would have known about them little girls being snatched off their bus stops by this detective's son because he's been in prison before for the same thing. Peabody is his name. He's in prison right now for being caught again. They didn't arrest him for the one where we caught him and we turned him in. No, they arrested us instead and put us through hell. Both me and my son. Put us in the state hospital, tried to hide us there. The doctors wouldn't have any part of it. They released us, and then after that, they grabbed me outside the hospital and took me all the way to Gresham from Salem. And I was supposed to go right back to where I was living. And they lied and connived on me, so I refused to pay rent. So they evicted me a year and a half later for not paying any rent.
After stealing all of our vehicles.
After stealing our vehicles and destroying them. 3 vehicles they took and destroyed. So you folks out there that think that you know it all, you don't know anything. You don't know my pain. You don't know my suffering. And the harassment every day that I face at the hands of the Portland police due to these corporate assholes.
Don't forget to say all the charges were overturned.
Every one of those charges they put on me and my son out in Scappoose in Columbia County, the appeals court overturned them.
Now there are lawsuits.
And now there are lawsuits, okay? So folks, give us a break.
You're all wrong about
You're all wrong about us. We don't live for the drama. The drama lives for us. Okay? And you're the drama, not us. You folks that have those nasty comments to say. The drama's on you. Me, I'm just facing my reality of being an old man living out on the streets, and I don't desire to, I don't want to, I don't do drugs, that's not my reason, I don't drink, so that's not my reason either, okay? I'm cantankerous, and I don't take any shit off these assholes. I'd rather die than give in to these losers that claim that they're such humanitarians. They're not. They're a bunch of losers who've been carrying on this homeless thing for 50 years. They've been bleeding the homeless funds for themselves. All these agencies running around town that claim they have housing, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got a stick. They don't have a matchstick. They're all just a bunch of cylindrical bullshit that people run through. There's 100 lists and 100 agencies that are all sucking dry the homeless funds because they claim they have money for housing. They ain't got shit, because if they did, I'd be in housing. Because I'm a dependent adult. It's illegal even for me to be on the streets in the state of Oregon, but I was put here by Multnomah County. They put me on the streets twice.
Well, while you're on that subject, why don't you talk about United Healthcare yesterday?
Yeah, now I got a healthcare agency that I just joined. A bunch of liars, man. I can't believe the lies they told us to just to get to join them. I can't believe it. They're just a big... I mean, what is going on in this country where the healthcare people are allowed to lie to get you to sign up? United Healthcare lied. Just lied their butts off to get me to sign up. And then after I signed up, get screwed by them. Literally, all the services they claim that I was going to get when I signed up do not exist. And there was a few of them.
To dead ends.
They even gave us phone numbers for the services that they said existed, and when we called them up, they were companies that were like Fitbit, like that. So you can see, folks, the country is going to hell in a handbag, and has been for the past couple of 2-3 years now. And this kind of nonsense right here is just an indication of how sickly and how badly it is. Okay? Anyways.
All you have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, you folks out there, you have a nice New Year, okay? And I hope you all had a nice holiday. Mine was okay. As long as I was here with my son and we were dry and at least warm, it was okay. Nothing
Merry
spectacular.
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Anyways, I'm signing out. Thank you.
You dirty rats.
Don't say shit. Don't spoil the goddamn video. What's the matter with you?